Yeah. So that's why Gamble is moving on Friday. Because look at, ew. Is that what I thought it was, Henry?
Oh yeah, Carter, yeah.
You stick the microphone up your ass and rip that.
No, I'm like 3 feet away from
Jesus Christ.
It's just, you know why?
Oh, Henry, that's hilarious.
You can hear everything here because it's so quiet.
Henry just ripped ass on the on the live stream. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that one again.
I didn't even think it was that loud.
Oh shit!
It was just a little. Exactly. It was just a little.
All right. Good morning. It's June 1st, Monday. Oh, let's see here. Okay, I'm looking at DraftKings right now. It's because DraftKings betting on sports. So you like betting on sports? That's going. I'm thinking that's why Gamble, thanks to D22, made some pretty good money on Gamble on Friday. I sold it all. I'm out. It's kind of gapping down. The red to green on it is 884. So if it gets over 9, might rebuy it. Also, something Allied Sports. Second green day. Second green day. Looks like it's trying to break out. Multi-month breakout, trying to anyways. Gapped up. Now it's pulling back. This might be a good buy right here on this little dip. I'm just going to leave it alone. I actually bought it earlier at 4. Took a loss on it. Lost about 10 cents when it didn't start to rebound. I bought it in this pullback. But then whenever it started to break down, I got out. Mark?
AESE?
Mm-hmm. But I'm thinking right now, I'm thinking it might squeeze at the open. We'll see.
I don't know. I bought it at 6:15 this morning and sold it at like 6:30. I bought it at 4, sold at 4:50.
Nice.
I texted you on it.
Yeah, I seen it. I was asleep. I didn't get up till... Well, I got up at like 6:45. I didn't get out of bed till like 7:15. Let's see here. Mark just put out a newsletter. I was short on Friday, but I covered in the 250s because I didn't want to hold over the weekend because I didn't know if I thought they might put out a newsletter or do something. So, but they just put out a newsletter, so I put out a starter short. Got some executed at 270. I also I'm going to add close to 3 if it spikes. The red to green on it is 264. If it goes down to 2, my ultimate goal is 2. I think I'm going to buy it there. And CETX, there's another one.
I bought that at 78.
You bought it at what? Well,
and I sold.
You cut out there for a second.
178.
178.
Yeah, and I sold all of it by 250.
Yeah, CTX, if you're long this one, I mean, it might spike at the open, but it's got a history of failed spikers. So all these pumps or all these spikes are manufactured spikes, so don't get too... in other words, don't overstay your welcome with this one. So there's no shares to short on it. If I could find shares, I would just short and do a morning spike. So it'll probably give it up and roll over. But there's a good chance it might spike right now. See what else we got. Mark, AESE, CETX. So those are the main watches. Oh, DGLY. They make body cam. DGLY. They make body cam for cops, which, oh God, I would hate to be a police officer right now. My God, I would hate to be a police officer. Talk about a shitty job. Talk about one cop fucking it up for everybody. Man, that one idiot. That's sad. Anyways, DGLY. Huge spike this morning. Sold off. Daily chart. Let's look at the daily chart. DGLY has also got a history of failed spikes. Spike, fail, spike, fail, spike, fail. So if you're long in this one, Henry's dip buying it right now. He's in at 180?
195.
195. So pretty good shot that this looks like it's curling up. Could squeeze at the open. But don't overstay your welcome on this one either, because chances are it'd be sweet for it to squeeze up from the 2s to the 5s. Ooh, look at that. CETX moving.
$5 this morning, dude. That's why I'm buying it, because it pulled back so much that, like I said, I'm only hoping for $3, but
it's due for a bounce.
This morning, so.
Yeah, it's due for a bounce. And it looks like CETX is squeezing a little bit. So we'll see what happens there. Other than that, that's about it. That's about it. Don't got a whole lot going on.
GNUS, I'm watching that. I might be playing that one today. It gapped up after hours Friday, popped up this morning, pulled back just a little bit. Now it's just consolidating in the 230s. That could be a potential one today.
Which one?
Genus, GNUS.
Oh yeah, Genus. Forgot about that one. Thank you.
I see Daddy.
See my snap on my new picture or new TV screen?
Hold on, Henry. Let me go ahead, Henry. Let me take care of her real quick.
All right.
It's okay, Henry. You can talk, dude.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at some. Yeah, CETX is squeezing 250 now.
Sucks. I almost bought CETX at 198. I'd be selling right now though if I was in. But
And
see, we got. Oh, Jamie's back. That was a pretty good cover, Jamie, into that after hours flush on Palkesh's long hexo. That's your favorite wheat stock, Henry.
yeah, it hit $1 this morning. They had some news come out of something. I got it on a chart. I'm watching it. It's back down to 75 cents, so it could be a potential buy if it starts moving up.
Looking for 80 AP short. Jamie is. Isn't that one down a lot? 80 AP. What? Did I miss something with this one? Oh, it's gapping down. 80 AP. So you think it's going to fade? 80 AP? I don't know what it's going to do. I'm just going to leave it alone.
CETX taking off 263.
Wow. Man. Gee, CETX is taking off. Gosh, I wish I could find shares to short on this thing. Nope, no shares. Bummer. Your DGLY is working out nicely.
Yep.
Almost at 230 now. Mark fading a bit. The red to green on Mark is 263. So if it holds, if Mark holds the red to green right at the open, if it holds and doesn't flush down and break through it, I'll probably cover immediately and look to short higher, because if it holds that red to green, it'll probably spike up a little bit before it rolls over. But it's testing red to green right now. 264 is the red to green. Gamble, GMBL is gapping down. AESE selling off. I should have DraftKings up too, because that's the DraftKings is the sector leader, it looks like, with all these sports plays. So DraftKings gapped up a little bit and then sold off. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that one. Other than that, hope everybody had a good weekend. My wife is all scared now because all these riots and stuff are going on, all these protests. But
yeah, they had some issues in Des Moines of broken storefronts and windows and crap.
yeah, I heard there was supposed to be like a peaceful protest, and then it turned. Hell, they've had some issues like that here in Cedar Rapids.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. I mean, dude. I started to watch a little bit of that video of that dude getting with the cop on his neck, and I couldn't watch it. I was like, this is horrible. It's a horrible, horrible, horrible video.
Yeah.
And that cop, oh God, what a fucking dumbass. Jesus Christ, what an idiot. Anyways, and his three buddies too are sitting there watching him. I mean, I don't know what those guys are thinking, but they're definitely. I believe that most cops are, and I believe this. People in general, I believe people in general, for the most part, good. That most people are good. And especially cops. I think most cops are doing it for the right reason, and our society needs police officers. We need law enforcement. But man, that guy just really, really fucked it up for the entire country as far as law enforcement.
Well, more stuff's coming out on him. He's had 18 complaints against him over his 19-year career. So basically one complaint a year. So
that's kind of on his superiors, because I mean, if there's a pattern there and a trend, they should have acted on it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of their fault that they're still letting him out in public, deal with the public. He should be in the office pushing papers.
Exactly.
But I mean, I'm not in their position. I don't know what they have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, so I guess I really can't judge too much, but man, super unfortunate. Very, very sad. And I feel like a lot of these rioters aren't really rioting because of that. I feel like they're just, it's an opportunity for them to loot and be a menace to society, which sucks. So now my wife's like, where are the guns at? Because I got a couple of pistols.
I mean, your house way out, I think you guys are fine.
That's what I told her. But my wife is like scared of everything all the time. You know what I mean? She lives in fear. I'm like, Melissa, nobody's going to come to our house, all right? We're not Target. We're not Walmart. You know what I mean? We're in a residential area, out of the way. I really doubt people are just going to come and just start looting it. You know what I mean? I'm not a police officer. You know what I mean? I keep to myself. Like, no one's going to come bother us. Calm down.
You're too far away from the big city, so.
So CETX pulling it back a little bit. AESE just giving it all up. That
Bison
sucks.
says AGEN. I seen that ticker last week. AGEN. Oh yeah.
Okay, let's look at the daily. Filling the gap. There, AGEN. Yes.
The room it would have though, but
Look at that.
already broke out on the daily. This is what, day 2, 3, 2, 3. Yeah.
It's looking interesting.
So keep that one up. Thanks for the alert. Put that on a different chart.
Not up enough to want to short. And then when I look at the daily,
It looks like it's getting overbought.
I mean, it looks like it could run into some trouble because it's got resistance on the daily chart.
Oh, well, it's funny though, good though. So my alerts don't on Thinkorswim for some reason don't alert during pre-market, but I pulled it up on my chart here and I had an alert set if it hit over $3.80. So
Yeah, if it gets over 4 and keeps going and breaks out on the daily, it could really squeeze. CETX pulling back now. Okay, I'm going to go to the restroom real quick and get a cup of coffee before the market opens. We got less than 3 minutes.
ooh, one I just like to see. It's one of my. It's down 55%. I love these. NVUS potential. I might have to buy that. So I just went long NVUS at 60 cents. Playing the overreaction panic sell-off because of it didn't have the best news, looks like, on some phase 2 trial, but most actions in the market are overreactions, so
All right, we got about 1 minute.
do you hear what I just said? So I just bought NVUS overreactions down 55% because they had some, looks like some negative news on some trial, phase 2 trial thing. So
Oh, wow. Jeez. He dropped
I'm long for
huge.
60 cents. Yeah. Hopefully it squeezes back up to $1 today, but if not, I'll probably hold it for a day or two just to, because it's just an overreaction. So I'm not, I love them 50% or higher down in one day. I'm always buying those. And GNUS just spiked up to 238. All right, we got 15 seconds. So what's CTX and DGLY gonna do?
So for me, I really don't have a whole lot that I'm super excited to buy or trade right now. So I guess, and in the past, I've had times where on days where I don't have something very specific that I'm looking for, that's whenever I tend to like overtrade and trade just random stuff. So I'm going to try to keep the hands off the wheel a little bit today, even though I always say that and don't do it. CTX spiking up 275. A little bit of a panic out of Mark. So Mark's officially red on the day. If it comes green, goes back green again, I'll get out.
Oh, come on, Thinkorswim. What the frick? Oh my god. I Thinkorswim's being stupid. It's loading.
Okay, put a stop loss in on Mark at 271. So if it reclaims, goes green on the day, and it starts to spike, I'll get out.
Working?
Yeah, it's working. But I'm not trading from Thinkorswim. I'm just using it for the charting.
I know, but it's moving. My freaking charts are not moving for freaking whatever reason.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's moving. Yep. 80 AP. Oh, man, I kind of wanted to buy 80 AP down there, but I didn't. AESE. Looks like it's trying to come back a little bit. Okay, Mark looks like it's about to go, so I shorted some more right there. CETX with a failed spike.
It's working now? Jesus. Oh, God, what is going on?
I mean, yeah, the stuff's on mine is moving. I mean,
Yeah, I don't understand it. I'm confused.
AESE is starting to spike a little bit. Allied Sports.
Son of a bitch.
And Mark giving it up. Covered a tiny bit of my mark at 255. Mark, is Mark going to come back and go green on me?
CTX going to be the runner? Looking like it's trying to break out.
Yeah, it is moving. I think it fails up here. I mean, that daily chart is scary.
I know.
So, like, hypothetically, if I would have went long when I wanted to at 198, I would have been selling. I probably would have been selling pre-market at 250.
I mean, that's what I did when it was getting rejected. I mean, let's just watch it here a second.
Welcome, D22. I'm watching your gamble right now. Not a whole lot hitting the high day scanner. ISNS hit the high day scanner for a little bit. But, Look, IMMP hit the high day scanner. AESE still trying to squeeze a little bit.
GNUS is squeezing.
AESE really starting to squeeze now. Almost at 4 now. Genus? Did you buy some? You bought some, didn't you, Henry? Ooh.
Yeah.
Genus is... Go ahead.
236.
236. So Henry's long Genus. Wow, this AESE is really starting to go. Need to pull that one up. How many what's the float on AESE? 7.86 million. I need to have Genus up on a side chart too.
Yeah, it just hit 250.
Sorry, party. You're going to have to go. Wow. Gina's squeezing. Henry.
Yeah, just a little bit of 255.
Wow. Look at Genius go. I like that chart, dude. It's a nice looking chart. All right, CTX. Bye-bye. And Mark's going. Cracking, testing 250. I'm going to take a little bit off here. AESE squeezing. What's Genus going to do, Henry? Wow, big gap up. Damn, that's a pretty big pullback there.
It's getting bought up though. I think it's gonna hit $3 today. I'm gonna hold.
If Genus gets over $3, it'll be a breakout on the daily.
It's getting bought up pretty good here, so we'll just let it play out. Meanwhile, that AGEN just hit pre-market highs and squeezing. Oh, shoot.
AESE. Up to 450 now. Jeez, I almost bought it too. AESE really going hard. Testing the pre-market highs. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, I missed 2 opportunities to buy it. I was watching right from the open. Right here on this little pullback right here when it was going sideways. I could have bought some. I'm afraid to buy it way up here in the 460s. Up at the pre-market highs.
Past the pre-market highs.
Maybe I'll buy it on a pullback close to 6 or close to 4. Look at that. Genus bought right back up. You're right about that. It's going to $3. Okay, I covered the rest of my mark because I think it's going to bounce. Ugh, look at that. Didn't pull back enough. Pulled back to 250 on AESE. So I'm just going to watch AESE for now, let it set up a little bit more, and then maybe try to buy it.
Yeah.
Here in like 20 minutes or half an hour. The pre-market highs on AE. Oh, it's over the pre-market highs. Wow. 460. Jeez. Gosh, maybe I should just buy it now. Chase it up here. Looks like a hot play for the day. Definitely. God, I hate buying up here at the top like this, though. I just tried to get some at 172 and missed it.
TGLY 240. Nice pop. Squeeze, bitch.
All right, I'm officially chasing AESE. I can't believe I'm chasing it all the way up here. But I took a small size. Well, never mind. I just got an ad at 472. I shouldn't have chased it up here. I got 1,000 shares, which I don't like it up here. I'm going to sell some. There it goes. Come on, go to 5. Go to 5. Okay, I sold some at 485.
I told Matt Alvarado about it last night. I'm like, I'm keeping an eye on AESE, and that's why I bought it this morning, because it gapped up and consolidated Friday. That's why I got in at $4 and sold at the 450 when it popped up. Look at my DGLY over 250. Go, baby.
Okay, I put a stop loss in at 459 for the rest of my shares. If it gets over 5, if AESE can get over 5 and consolidate over 5, I'll add to it. DGLY, I need to keep an eye on that one too. Wow, DGLY, look at that. Genus rolling over a little bit. Wow, DGLY way up there.
AGEN's moving. It's over $4.
Jorge wants to know if we're watching NOK. ADAP.
Oh, no.
Covered up 993. I'm going to look at NOK real fast. For Jorge, NOK. Oops, NOK. Oh, not enough range for me, Jorge. I mean, in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. I mean, it is close to a breakout level. In the last 8 days, it's only moved like 40 cents. 35 cents, 45 cents. You know, I need more range than that if I'm going to trade it.
Yeah, not much volume.
Yeah, not a lot of volume. So we need chart volume catalyst. CVC. DGLY.
Boom, holding 250. I like it. We're going to 3, boys.
DGLY is trying to break out over the pre-market highs. Let's see how much squeeze potential there is. Nope, no shares to short. And the float on DGLY is 9.8 million.
I mean, it's got to go. They sell body cameras for the cops. No many are going to get wrecked in these riots, so they got to rebuy.
God, I feel sorry for police officers right now. I really do, man. It would suck to have their job right now. Yep, there goes DGOI breaking the pre-market highs. Damn. I want to buy it, but I can't.
It's not breaking pre-market highs. It hit $5 this morning pre-market.
Oh, it doesn't show that on my E-Trade Pro. It only shows it on the.
That's why I bought it when it consolidated in the 190s. That's why I bought it at 195. Because it was consolidating at 190, and then it popped up to 195 and held. I'm like, okay, it's gonna come back. I mean, it's only up 125%, so. But AESE's looking good. Like, it could be an all-day grinder. Like, as long as it stays away from VWAP, I mean. AGEN is looking nice too. It's over $4. Volume's picking up on it.
Did Genus have a catalyst?
No, but they had like an offering was a Friday at $150 a share, and
Oh, that was Gina's?
and it's just been going up.
All right. I'm out of AESE. It took me out of my stop loss. I had a stop loss at 159.
459.
459. I might rebuy it closer to VWAP at like 5 or 450. Am I saying 5? GMBL's squeezing a bit. I think it's moving in sympathy with AESE. All right, so here's the pullback. Okay, I hop back in at 463 on AESE. And there's 456. I'm just gonna roll over and give it up. Bounce off that VWAP. Genus holding over VWAP. Mark about to snap 250. All right. AESE starting to get bought up a little bit. Let's see if we can get a push over 5. And there she goes. Okay, GMBL is about to come up to red to green at 883. Okay, here goes AESE. I think we're about to pop over 5, maybe break high day. Maybe if we're lucky. I'm going to sell a quarter if it can get to 5. A quarter of my position size. I don't know if it's going to get there. Doesn't look like it's gonna go.
Things that make you go, Things that make you go,
Come on, AESE. Holding over VWAP. We should get a squeeze here. Thinking we will. Here it comes. Need some volume. And Come on. Let's go. There she goes. Now we're up 95, 86. All right, I sold some at 495. There we go. Now we're squeezing over 5. Sell some more. Boom, got some more sold on the high day break at 520. I'm going to hold the rest and just kind of see what happens. All right. Keep going. I'm going to try to sell some more here at 525. Got some more out at 525. All right, now I'm going to hold the rest. On AESE. See how it holds over 5. Might pull back, consolidate over 5 for a little bit. If it consolidates over 5 and it looks like it's holding 5, then we could go higher. Looks like it wants to go higher now. This might be the play of the day. AESE. Damn. Meanwhile, Gina's breaking down. Makes me want to short it. Alright. I'm chasing Genus down a little bit. Shorted at 244. Maybe I should sell all of Genus up here near 550.
AESE?
Or AESE, thank you. Look at that, Jamie's done for the day. $309 of profit and 10 minutes of work. Nice work, Jamie.
Nice.
It says done for the day. Does that mean you're going to walk away from the computer, Jamie? Does that mean you're going to walk away and not look at it no more?
If he's like us, probably not.
I always tell myself I'm done for the day, and then I still continue to watch my computer. I'm glad the market's closed on the weekends. Look at that. The 550s. Jesus. Oh. Man, consolidation for AES was just 2 1-minute bars going sideways. Man, I should sell some here. 560. Sell. Got some out at 563. Look at that. We're going to 570. Damn. AESE.
It's $6 before you sell.
Ugh.
How many shares you got left?
Only 250.
And what's your average price?
465.
Okay. Let me pull the chart. So if I was in your position, I would put my stop loss in at 515 and just let it ride out.
I gotta
It
take
looks
these.
like it's going to be a daily runner and hold trend.
I just sold some more. I just, I don't know. I just feel I gotta take my profits into these pushes and these squeezes.
I know, but
I'll hold the last little bit.
I'm saying you're coming down to only a little bit of shares, so you're not making much profit. So even if it, I don't know. I mean, I see it going way past $6.
So then I should be adding.
Well, you could wait for a pullback and then consolidate and then add instead of.
I will do that. I will do that. I'll do that.
It's approaching 20 million in volume, so.
It's probably the biggest volume day it's had in a while. Looks like it IPO'd back in 2018, so it hasn't been around that long. Nice squeezer. I wish I would have bought it when I first seen it spiking here in the 370s. 380s. Golly. Once I got over the pre-market highs, though, I was like, I got to buy this.
Yes, some. AGEN is starting to set up too. Looks like it's setting up a nice bull flag.
AGEN. Let me get that one up on a side chart. AG. I think I covered my mark way too early. I think it's going to be an all-day fader. That's okay, though. What about Genus? Is Genus going to be a failed spiker, or is it going to come back?
I think it's going to come back. I'm holding.
Genus is the one that I got caught in that massive, I was long and then it dropped just when they did the offering. Right?
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Wow. Yeah, I was long up from 210. Thank God I took some of my profits. And then it dropped. They did the offering and it just fell apart. Mark holding 250 now. All right, AESE starting to pull back a little bit. I'm going to try to add somewhere close to VWAP.
I'm dabbling with AGEN. I'm long at 410.
Okay, I bought some more of this AESE at 537. And I'm going to look to buy some more at 525. All right. All right, I added back My new average on AESE is 517. I think I added too many shares too early. Gina's starting to break down a little bit. Mark's starting to curl up to 260. Jorge, why are you so interested in NOK? It's got no volume and it doesn't have a whole lot of range. Jamie's out of day trades. I would definitely turn off my computer then. I'm out of day trades. If I didn't have trades, I always had a hard time watching. You were good about watching even when you didn't have any trades, Henry.
Yep.
80 AP pushing towards red to green. Okay, covered some of my GMBL at $8. And I think I'm gonna cover my Genus right now because I don't like my entry. I think I gotta get a better entry on it. Maybe not. It looks like it's giving it up though quite a bit. AESC's holding up nice, man. Holding over VWAP. So I think I'm going to put my stop loss in right under the low of this candle right here. And this red doji. Well, that would be at my entry price. So I won't lose anything on it. So I am going to do that. I'm going to put my stop loss at 517. That's my new average. Might take me out right now, it looks like, or might squeeze up. I don't know. No clue. Jorge says he saw some news a while ago when it was at 370. It was going to bring 5G to the States. It has signed contract with Sprint and Verizon. Sounds like awesome news. Sounds like fantastic news. But if the news comes out, I mean, we're trading the price action. Price action is king. And if the news come out and the stock doesn't move, then I'm not interested until the stock actually starts moving. Now, Henry, on the other hand, sometimes he's all about trying to catch these things before they...
I already marked it down. I'm going to keep an eye on it.
Yep.
It might be a swing trade.
Henry's got it on his radar.
If I looked at the last 10 days, so it gapped up. In the previous 5-6 days, it was consolidating. So I like it. I'm just not trading it right now. But it's definitely a potential. I might swing it.
That's Nokia.
Yeah.
Those poor guys, they got crushed by the iPhone. They were...
SPY just took a squeeze it. Holy cow.
They probably got a huge float too, NOK. NOK, their float is 5.63 billion. So that explains a lot. That explains why it's not really moving very much. is
And that's why
because
it's a good swing trade too. I mean,
it's got such a huge float.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, back to AESE, because it might get ready to take out 6. Mark bouncing a little bit towards red to green. I kind of want to short it, but I don't know. It's not moving fast enough now. It's just kind of going sideways. I think I'm going to leave it alone. Genus. Oh, AESE just took me out. I'm all out of AESE, but that's okay. Made some nice profits on it. So officially green on the day. Genus is starting to bounce. I think I'm going to add to my Genus short here. So Genus with a little pop. So yeah, Genus with a little pop up to 246. I added to the short right there. And we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, AESE kind of going sideways. I don't know if I really like my sell that I got. Probably kept the stop loss too tight because it's going sideways, and I think AESE might still go. I'm tempted. Oh,
And that would have been a nice dip by in CETX. Got down to like 208. Now it's back up to 248. It's going to test high day. CETX coming back.
man.
Coming back.
I'm thinking about rebuying AESE at 518. Risk. All right. I got it at 522. AESE, I bought some more 522, and I'm going to risk $5, which is VWAP.
I got 495 for VWAP.
Or, yeah, roughly $5, I should say. You're right. 495 is more accurate.
I think you got into early. I think it's going to come down and go below VWAP.
You think so? You might be right. I'm not going to hold to my stop loss completely and totally at 5. Right here, Henry?
See how it got closer to VWAP? I think it's, I mean, it's getting bought up right now. I think the next minute or two it's going to go below VWAP, just the way it's looking.
I added some at 508.
I can see it getting down to like in the 470s under VWAP, consolidating, and then trying to push again, or just dying off completely. I wouldn't buy long right now just because.
Henry likes to buy them when they're moving up. I always like to buy. Like buying a dip for some reason, but sometimes that doesn't work out well for me. You know.
You're trying to catch the bottom. I want to see the bottom.
I feel like the overall trend is up, and I just feel like it's just pulling back a little bit. I feel like, see, it didn't even touch VWAP yet. It's getting bought up right now. It'd be really nice to see this thing break over 6. It's coming back now. Look at that. Well, smack down. We got a nice volume push, then it just got rejected. Come on. Nope. Big red candle. Really testing VWAP now. I'm gonna have to cut it. It's getting bought up right at VWAP. I'm not gonna cut it just yet. I'm gonna wait. Should get bought up right here. Should have just left it alone. It's gonna be a one-day failed spiker, it looks like. Alright, next pop I get, I'm gonna sell into it. That's a bummer. My daughter's open the door. She wants out of the basement. Come on, AESE. I went back to the well one too many times. I already made a nice profit on it, but I think I could. My average is 518, so I think there's a pretty good shot it pops up to 518. It comes back. I added a little bit there at 490. Uh, 480.
Ooh. Not gamble, but ramble. RMBL.
Not gamble, but ramble.
This one might run again. So this was a recent reverse split that I was watching.
All right, I'm out of AESE. I cut it. Took the loss. Still green on the day. All right, anyways, ramble.
Yeah, it squeezed to like 15 or 16 bucks on like May 20th, and then pulled all the way back down to 6 something, and now it's back up to 9 bucks today. Was it reverse split recently? Once it hit over 9. I don't know if it's a short or a long.
Gosh, I feel like I cut AESE right at the bottom. Maybe not. Could be like one of those ones that they just sell off. They never even bounce.
Yep. Bison, our AGEN is setting up nicely, hopefully for a potential squeeze to maybe 450 or so. Wow, look at CETX. About to test new high a day. Damn it.
Really?
That would have been a nice dip by at 210.
Jeez. Are you serious?
That's squeezing now. I didn't trade it again because I already made money on this morning. I'm like, I'm not going to get profits back.
I know.
Once it regained VWAP, I should have bought it. Damn it.
CETX. Wow. CETX. Wow. Wow. What? That's surprising.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But they had news something about. What did they have? Did they have something news this morning? So yeah, announced a new thermal body temperature measurement camera
Take your temperature.
designed to help organizations of all types to minimize the risk of reopening their facilities during the COVID-19 pandemic. That's pretty good news. I think I'm going to dabble on a pullback. Dabble, webble, webble. I don't think it's going to pull back. I'm going to buy. I'm in at 276. I'm going to dabble.
Wow, Henry. I can't do it. I don't like the daily chart. Daily chart scares me too much.
I don't like it either, but it came back, so I'm thinking it's going to have a run over 3. So
I hope it does.
I wasn't going to risk much. I was going to risk that last green wick candle there, but that big, long, engulfing green candle is always a good sign that pushes. That means it's going to push. So we could see 350 out of this. See, you know, I'm talking about that big green candle, and then it opened up with another green candle, and long wick bought up. See that so many times where stocks end up starting going parabolic with that same setup. They regain VWAP, and then they have that big engulfing green thing, and it's working out so far. So keep going, bitch. Squeeze. So knocked down at 294. If it blows through 3 without a problem, then we have good potential. But if it gets slapped down pretty hard, then it might be. So I can't lose on the trade. I put my stop loss in at 277, and I'm in at 276. So actually, no, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to get taken out right away. Let's put it at 269.
DVAC's hitting the high day scanner too.
I told you about that one last week.
Yep, I remember it.
Damn, over 650. About to test Friday's highs. Boom, my DGLY is coming back. Sweet! Come on, don't double tap. Top here, push through.
Yeah, DGLY at 260. That one's gonna go to 3.
That's what that was my goal. If it hits 3, I'll make $520 on it, so. Just made new high from the opening. consolidated at $3 freaking after it pulled back until it dropped off. So I'm like, God, it should at least get back to hopefully that.
Genus is coming back. I just covered my short at 250.
Overall market's going up.
AESE's coming back.
Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back.
AESC's really coming back now. If it can get to 550, it'll probably get stuffed. Maybe not, though.
I just had an alert pop up for a low floater SGLB. I had an alert set for 295. It's a float of less than 3 million. SGLB. Come on, what the hell? 2.7 million float. Keep an eye on that, baby. Keep an eye on that. Whoa, did you see NBAX?
No, I haven't.
It's over $50.
It bounced. It's been selling off the last few days. Wow, what a squeeze. Invex is a monster, man. It ain't going away. Glad I ain't shorting that sack of shit.
PO, I'm alert. Hit $1.05.
What's CTX doing now? It's holding the 270s.
Yep.
So that pullback. Actually, if CTX didn't have such a horrific long-term chart, daily chart, I'd probably buy right now on this pullback near the pre-market highs. But I'm too scared. I'm afraid it's not even going to get over 3. Henry, you want to play poker tonight?
Nah. The casino opened today. I might go down there.
The casino open today?
Yep.
Wow.
My VIP host sent me a message yesterday.
AESE, more downside. Pulling back to the 460s. Went back to the well one more time. 471 AESE. AESE.
Stay away from it.
Think so? Why, Henry?
I won't be a buyer on this until it hit VWAP again, 495, and to see if it's going to push. I just see it continue. I mean, I guess unless you're going to risk very tight.
I am going to risk tight.
Okay. Boom. CETX, $3. Boom.
$2.99, Henry.
Close enough. I sold a little bit at $3 or $2.99. Sorry. There's that $3 now. 305 now. 307.
Oh no, AESE looks like it's forming some support here. Right under VWAP. Look at that. In the 470s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 471, so I probably should set my risk at probably 450, but we'll just leave it right here. Okay, we're up to the 490s. See if we get through 5 again. Mark's still going sideways. Morning, Bertie. DGLY. Yeah, looking good.
DGLY is looking amazing. I was hoping that wasn't the double top and then it's just going to roll over now. That's all I'm hoping.
What about CETX? There's a lot of shorts getting squeezed in this right now.
Good.
Expecting this to fail at 3. If you look at the daily chart on CETX, you see here. Yeah. Well, if I was... Wow, look at that. So it fails. It has a history of failing right at 3. So if I could find shares to short, I'd probably short it up here. Hit a high of 307. I would definitely short it right here in the 3s. But I always expect the unexpected.
Especially with that news.
What was their news?
They can test the thermal temperature for COVID.
Oh, okay, that's them. All out of AESE. I need to just take that one off my chart, off my screen. KZIA hitting high day scanner. Ignore. CETX looking, pulling back. What's it gonna do? Wondering. So right now I got nothing. There's nothing that I see that I'm interested in right now. I mean, Mark's going sideways, so I don't want to short it because it could just come back. Genus is holding up. It's holding over VWAP. Reclaim VWAP. That could go higher.
DGLY.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
High lows.
Yep. DGLY. Wow. DGLY was a good dip buy at 220.
I'm still long from 195.
Wow.
I sold a little bit at 260 earlier, but the rest I'm holding till at least my $3 goal, which I'm gonna get. And I'm gonna probably sell half of my shares at 3 and then hold the rest to see what they do. Probably should have looked into stocks that have to do with selling guns and stuff with all the riots. I bet that went up today. I don't know what kind of stocks. Remington's a company, I wonder. Remington?
I was thinking about that this morning. I was like, well, there's all those rioting and stuff like that, because you know, in the wake of every disaster is opportunity. So with all these riots going on, there has to be some kind of company that's going to try to profit off of it somehow. Doesn't seem like people are talking about COVID nearly as much now that that's going on.
Well, yeah, didn't you? There was some meme on Facebook the other day. I forget what it looked like, but it said, poof, and just like that, COVID was gone.
Huh.
Did you see that?
I know.
Picture?
I know now there's all these mass gatherings of people now. No one even cares about COVID. Did I see what?
Well, they were mentioning how, like, see what kind of uptick there will be now in all these major cities where the protesters are because of all these people being around each other. But what was I going to say? What was I going to say? What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, did you see that in all these cities yesterday, like all of a sudden, there was just placements of big pallets full of bricks.
Why?
You know, conspiracy theories are always whatever, for rioters to use them. So they're thinking like people, like they're trying to entice these people to make the riots even worse.
Oh,
There's
wow.
pictures from all over different cities that pallets of just bricks showed up in random places that there's no construction going or anything like that.
Well, that's horrible.
Yeah. I mean, look at it and like makes you think. It's like, really? Could it possibly be that, you know?
Dude, AESE is coming back, man. Might get stuffed here, though. $5.25. Jeez.
Do you still have your shares?
I got back in at 476. I was in at 471. I sold them at 469. But then it wasn't breaking down anymore. It was holding. So then when it hold, I hopped back in at 476.
See what CETX does here. It's giving it up. See if it's going to bounce off a VWAP.
So now it's over 5, so hopefully it can hold over 5.
Bison, our AGEN, looking like it's wanting to try to break out, so hopefully that goes. I seen VISL this morning in pre-market. Let me pull it up here, Jorge. VISL. I mean, if you have a day trade or unlimited trading, you could get it around 38 cents, and I wouldn't risk more than 36 cents, though. That low of the day. CETX getting bought up in the 260s. Did you see my snap I sent you?
Yeah, your setup looks good now.
Yeah, I finally did that yesterday. I switched out my smaller TV and get my bigger one up there.
How many charts do you have up now?
36, 9, 12, 18, like 40.
Okay, I just sold some more of this. We're up 5. We're over 530 now, dude. This AESE is looking good. Yeah, Henry, your setup looks nice, man.
It's definitely because that the 32-inch there. Now this one's I think it's a 40 or 45. It's not 50, but it's more clear. I can actually read the dollar amounts in that way, crystal clear. So
Did you go buy a new one or something?
no, I had this one in my bedroom, and I never used it in my bedroom. And I thought I had to go get a different cord, but actually I didn't have to. I already had the cord, so I just, like I told you, I'm like, I don't want to mess with all the cords and moving. But I did it yesterday, so I'm glad I did.
Wow, look at this. AESE, I just sold some more at 530. See if I can get some more out at 550. I don't know if it'll get at 550. Might be a higher low. Then it fades off. Maybe not though.
I seen you made them garlic pepper brats I gave you. Were they as good as the other last time?
They were. They were very good. Except I burned them a little bit. I need to get a new grill. My grill's shitty. But yeah, they were good. My wife made vegan mac and cheese, and I chopped up the garlic brats and put them in there.
Vegan mac and cheese?
Yep, vegan mac and cheese. So there's actually no cheese in it.
Did it taste alright?
I mean, it wasn't like great, but it wasn't bad. It definitely tasted better with the meat in it. Probably should have just took all my profits up there at like 540 on AESE, but I don't know. It's still holding. As long as it holds this VWAP. Be patient with the rest of these shares, unless it really squeezes.
Are you seeing this high a day BLCM? So it's got low volume. It's a low float, but it's about to break out on the daily.
BLCM. Check it out. BLCM.
They put some news out on the 27th about some tumor cells.
Dang, that is very... It doesn't have any volume. This is one of those ones you want to catch... You're trying to catch the move before it... When it barely begins, huh? Well, I mean, yeah, it's about to break out on the daily. It's trending up.
It's got a... I mean, if it breaks that daily, it's got a huge gap to fill. If it breaks the $9, I mean, shit. And if they end up coming out with some good news on this, I don't know if it's a drug or whatever for this tumor cells, oof, I'm putting an alert on that if it hits $9. I mean, because that could go to, it could go $3, $4, $5, $6. Like big gap to fill there. If a news out, it could go to $15, $16 just like that. So we are putting an alert for that one at 890.
What's your stop loss on CETX?
I don't have one manually set in. I'm watching it.
Hey, that's a good company, or that's a good idea, Matt Alvarado. Glass replacement companies for all the stores that are getting their Safe Flight repair. That's for cars. Vissel. That's Jorge's wondering about Vissel. VISL. Let's see here. Ooh, look at that. It's a breakout on the daily. I find Vissel more interesting than NOK.
Yeah, I told him earlier, you must not have heard, but you get it here in the 38 cents. I wouldn't risk more than 36 cents on it, though. Unless you have day trades or whatever. I mean,
Gapped up and then kind of finding support here. It's at 38. Yeah, you could buy it at 30 here at 38 and risk 36. Risk the low a day. I don't know if they have news or not.
I mean, if you look at the daily, the last time it spiked, it hit the, what, like 54 cents, and then it gave it up. It's got a lot of one day. I mean, the dailies, it'd have been nice if you had it after it pulled back there and held, 27 cents, and then could have sold it this morning in the pop, but
Are you still in Genus?
yes,
What are you risking on that one?
I got my stop loss at my entry at 236.
Yeah, it was a good entry. Big red candle on AESE. Hopefully, we can get bought up here at 5. Selling off hard and fast. Added a little bit there at 485. Risking 458. 750. There you go. It's getting bought up now. So I added some on this dip right here. I'm gonna risk. Got an order at 458. So as long as it continues to put in these higher lows, maybe, just maybe, you can get a squeeze and a break of high day later today on AESE. Big volume today. Yeah, as of right now, I mean, we don't have like that one big mover like we, like sometimes we get like one big, like last week we had on, I think Wednesday we had ABIO, and then the next day we had ADAP, and we haven't, nothing really significant stands out right now. There's a little nice bounce on CTX.
Yeah, too bad that didn't happen every day where there'd be one, but
So I'm pretty much done. I got my... I made a little bit of money today. Got my stop loss in on AESE. AESE. Other than that, I'm not seeing a whole lot that I like. Gonna have to wait to set up. I hope Gina squeezes higher, so it'll be a better short later on. Looks like it wants to break out. Going sideways right now.
Daddy, I slipped out.
Oh, you did? You worked out? Good job. With mommy?
Yeah. I want to go outside. It's raining now. Okay,
It's not raining.
It's raining. Good.
Sweet. So
KTX.
KTX.
No, KTX. Just hit the high day scanner.
AKTX. Traded that one before in the past. AKTX.
It's raining now.
Hmm.
It's raining.
Not much volume. It looks
Yeah,
like.
not much volume.
Mommy.
AESE looks like for the moment it looks like it's putting in a higher low, which is good. So hang out and see what happens.
Hanging around downtown by my side.
Alright, you can officially roll from back to front.
So I think that's gonna do it right there. There's not a whole lot going on right now. All I got is my AESE trade. I'm watching Genus for hopefully it squeezes some more so I can short it and so Henry can make some extra cash. The party is back from the basement, so I think I'm going to sign off. Henry's in CETX risking what, Henry?
I'm not sure yet. I'm just watching it.
And you're also in what else? DGLY from 195.
Yep. And I'm in AGEN at 410.
AGEN. I looked at that one earlier. I need to look at it again. AGEN. Okay.
And NVUS at 60 cents.
Wow. AGEN. Interesting. I need to get this one up on a chart. AGEN. All right. And and what was that last one you said?
NVUS
NVUS.
at 60 cents.
Jesus. You're in from 60 cents? My God. You've been holding it for like 2 weeks or something?
No, I just bought it this morning pre-market when it went down 55%.
Oh, okay. I got a little confused there.
I'm
so
buying the overreaction.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that one now.
Yeah. So probably, it's not looking like, I mean, it could potentially have a squeeze this afternoon, but this one will probably be at least an overnight hold just to see if it does anything today or tomorrow. If it doesn't and it just can't go sideways, I'll probably get rid of it tomorrow, but I love these overreaction down whatever crazy percentages. So they're one of my favorite trades. But yeah, that's it.
Okay, fellas, we'll see you Friday. If not, we might squeeze one in for a power hour on Wednesday.
Yeah, that sounds good.
If we don't do a power hour on Wednesday, we're